And we are live. You know what I noticed? Okay, I got my phone hooked up to this Cameo studio. Number one is lacking, it's horrible. And number two, it's not connecting with my browser anymore. So I'm using my computer face camera to record this, which is like not ideal. Fuck it. It is what it is. I just want to get online right now and just practice speaking into the microphone and speaking into the camera because a lot of times if you don't have much to say, you end up just quietly looking at the camera and not making too much sense. And to me, thinking about me watching a video, I don't want that. I don't want the host to just lose thought, lose what the point that we're trying to make, and then go off on something else. So I'm gonna make a video, right? This is a video that I found online, and I want to react to it. This is just a random video. And by the way, my name is Noel. I'm streaming this live on Noel and Odechi Unfiltered because I'm putting up a channel with me and Odechi. She's Studio Maru, who I haven't convinced to sit next to me. So working on it. It takes time because time is of the essence. She's one of the people that live here but don't want to be here, but don't really have any other choice. So she lives with us. Plus, I got to get her under medication. You know, I heard 50 Cent talking about that. You got to be careful with the girl you get with because she might be crazy. So you have to really be careful and vet them correctly. Like the baby mother that he got with, the second one, or the last one, I mean, he had a kid with her, but she is actually an escort. They used to work with Diddy and used to just run through a bunch of men. So it's like 50 Cent did a horrible job vetting her, having a kid with her. I'm pretty sure they didn't get married. He doesn't believe in that. But he once said that he wants to find a girl that's his best friend. You want a girl that you could speak with and that you know them like the back of your hand, just like they know you and you feel comfortable around. You know, once upon a time, I found a girl like that in college who was just amazing, who knew me better than me. And I loved her, but she was too perfect for me. I actually wish her well because, wow, she was amazing. So finding a friend like that would be ideal. I think that was my first love ever. Actually, second, because I had a crush on this girl named Aisha from my building who was amazing, but it was in the ghetto. She was from around the way. So ended up just going with the gangster, with the alpha male, the big time drug dealer from the block. Those are the men that get all the girls. If you go to college, you're stupid. You want to go make a whole bunch of money? You're stupid. You're a nerd. And it's like, yes, I'm going to go make a bunch of money legally. Not going into this whole doing life in jail or having to call anybody to get a bond. They actually called me one time to get $20,000 bond. And I had $20,000 in the bank account, but it's like, what? No, I'm not bonding anybody. I don't know these niggas. The fuck? Your boyfriend is in jail and needs $20,000 to bond out. Good luck with that. The conversation needs to go somewhere else. And then you get called a sellout because you don't want to bond somebody else. Like, I don't even know the guy. What? Is the guy you're dating? And I'm the call? The guy who works legally and just saves money, that's the guy they want to call and fuck up his money. That's how life is. Whoever got the money, they're trying to make you feel bad and exclude you from the conversation because if you're not going to chip in, you ain't shit. And it's like, you know what? I ain't chipping in. Fuck it. I ain't shit. I got other ideas to work on, like my life. And if I ever get a girl, me and her and the kids' life. But I'll give 50 Cent credit. You know, you got to get with a girl that builds kids. You know, at the end of the day, they're the kids makers. So he had a baby by that woman who just ran through a whole bunch of men. She was part of the escort service that Diddy used to work with. And all of us are entitled to settle down with 50 Cent. She looks Asian. She looks pretty, but we got to look beyond beauty. My first wife beautiful, looking like a poster. Amazing. And then when we got married, we came to this country, she's like, I don't really like you. So we're like, okay, what the fuck was I thinking? Got divorced, no problem. Second wife, another Dominican. I'm not even going to talk about it because I'm in the middle of a divorce with that one. So I ended up getting back with the first one. Like, look, you don't like me. Fuck it. But we're going to live together because nobody can stand you. So she's like, whatever, man. Sure. This is my room. So now she got a room at my house. Isn't that something? Check out this video about love. I think it's funny.
I used to be a dude.
You're telling me you're 22 years old?
Yes.
22?
Yes.
Yeah, 22 years he has left on this earth. He is 22 minutes away from his 50th birthday. He's 22 40 years ago. It's been 22 years since he left Nigeria.
Guys can have
Yo, just keeping it too real. That man with a straight face and say, I'm 22. Like, dude, who are you talking to? Look at this man's hands, old as hell. Guys, can you have girls that are friends? No, that's like a high school question.
girls that are friends.
Guys can't have girls as friends. I am so.
You know what? I'm friendly with girls that have like a man, only talking business. Hey, how you doing? Get to the point. There's no talking, just in a friendly manner, a discussion to get to business and then move on. So it's like not friends, friendly in interaction. I'm friendly with women, but no, you cannot have friends like that's the person you call, right? That's the person you hang out with, right? No. So as a friend, no, but just very friendly towards women, amicably.
Happy I got this.
I'm happy I got this.
Really?
Guys can have girls that are friends. Why not?
Is that your argument? Why not?
Why not? There's nothing wrong with it.
I think guys can have girls as friends that they're not attracted to at all. So guys can have.
You can be friends with an attractive guy and just like think of it platonically, like.
Yeah, girls can. But you think guys?
That's my point.
Well, I think so.
You don't think most of them want to have sex with them?
By the way,
No.
thank you.
But also, you're also agreeing with her. Yeah.
I will say there are very few situations in which a guy who is single is friends with another girl who is single, who are both attractive, that there isn't some sort of tension on the relationship that either eventually.
It's like, let's get it out the way and just have sex. All right. After we do that, then we can continue our friendship. Otherwise, what are we doing? Where's this going? What? You like who? Then you need to go call him. That's how we address that.
breaks, or you enter a relationship with someone else and then that friendship becomes weird for the new partner.
You're saying they just have to be ugly.
You know what? Now that I think about it, even ugly ones, you know.
We did it.
Very different.
That's all I need to know. Thank you. I
No,
don't
no,
have time.
no, shut. Please.
I'm 40.
Let me talk.
You have a good night.
No, but we can be friends.
good
You don't want to be my friend.
According to the book of King Bustanut, section Thoughtaladians of 69, it states, if a girl only agrees to be your friend, my kings, that's where the connection shall end.
That's impressive.
Yes.
I'm trans.
Every straight man's new fear has been officially unlocked.
Hi.
Oh, you want to take a picture?
No, yeah, I was just thinking like,
Take a picture.
don't need all these other pretty faces. Like, and I was thinking like, once you're mine, there's gonna be one less lonely girl in this world.
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
okay.
So that's what I was thinking. So I'll just like get your number.
This is for TikTok.
Well, it's for me
Okay.
because we were vlogging, but I seen you and like that's what I was thinking. Because I was like, those eyes can't be real.
These eyes are real.
No, they're fake.
real. No, they're real.
So is this
Everything's
for?
real.
And then your number is about to be really from there.
Wait, what is your name?
Noah.
Noah. Am I going to be on TikTok?
You're gonna be in my my contacts in a
Okay.
second. Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you doing later?
We're going to be here or here.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys there.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Do I get a kiss at least?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. Love you.
Did anyone else notice the ring on her finger? And she's out here just kissing random strangers. She's probably doing this on the side.
Well, I used to be a gangbang girl. I used to do gangbang parties, and I would get 50 dudes a night.
Yo, that's crazy. That is so normal. And, you know, eventually she's going to realize her mistake, settle down with one guy that she's going to love, or tell him that she loves him, marry him, and go in love. Like, guys don't want to know your history. And it's like, later you might find out, the guy might find out that, by the way, in this other neighborhood, she was it. She was everybody's number one, first number.
Man, and he was 100% faithful to me, and he was everything that I asked for. He was funny, smart, successful, with a big dick, no kids, and tall and dark skinned. This goes on.
She asked for everything in a man, but yet all she has to offer is an expired, ran through pastrami sandwich.
I find it incredibly hard to date to the point where I actually can't get dates. I've had guys literally walk out on me when I've met them because they're so intimidated by me. They would never hold my hand or anything. The first thing they do is they try and have sex with me. Sadly, I actually feel like I might not.
You know, I never done that. I never walked out on a girl. That's when you know you're not an alpha. Like, if you have that on your experience book under your belt that you just walked in and walked out on a chick, shout out to you, because that's amazing. I have no clue. I don't know. Have I ever had a girl walk out on me? I don't think so. So either way, I haven't had that experience. That's a weird experience. I've dated a lot of girls, but no walking out.
Ever find a boyfriend like that, it might just end up being alone forever.
Now, ladies, my advice to you, if you don't want to end up single and dying alone with your cats, just get a hardworking man like Victor.
Oh my gosh. Victor, you actually did this? Stop.
Victor is definitely stuck in the moment, or he's being held hostage.
What?
But can somebody tell me why Victor looks 14 and 30 at the same damn time?
A woman got to understand, man, once a trying man give him his flowers. You feel me? Don't ever let a man feel like he's not appreciated. You gonna hate him.
It's her second day here from the Dominican Republic, and she's all natural. Que lo que?
Bro.
That looks disgusting, by the way. A lot of Dominican girls do that. Fix their butt. Maybe after Cardi B started doing it, everybody else feels they could do it. And works for a lot of guys, but Jesus. Just go for a natural one.
She is as natural as a giraffe in Alaska.
He needs some milk.
Why do you hate your body?
I don't hate my body. I think my body's.
You know what? And the other problem is that on top of that, every 5 years or 2 to 3 years, she's gonna ask for something new, something else, whatever's trending. All the way until she's like 50. So that's too expensive.
Very sexy.
No, it is. It is.
You haven't seen my body.
I've seen enough where I can determine
sexy.
Like sexy red sexy, or like Megan Thee Stallion sexy, or what type of sexy would you put me in?
Quinlan Blackwell sexy.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
Thank
Did you like that? Yeah, that was smooth.
Meanwhile, sorry, not sorry. I've seen better bodies on Legos. When will these girls understand that men don't like plastic? We like natural.
Holy Jesus. What is that?
Or maybe what kind of guys are these girls looking for? Because that looks like an expensive job. again, I'm always thinking about my wallet. I'd rather walk away than spend all that money.
What the fuck is that?
Smart. He's got a little smart mouth on him, talking about fat asses. And he's standing at a cool what? What's he standing at? He's at a cool 5'5". Good day. 5'5". Good day. Wait, no.
Since we're talking about height, let's talk about measurements. Why are you talking about I'm short, but you're little?
I'm a little what, bitch?
You're wide.
I think I hit a nerve.
Bitch, you're fat. Like, what do you mean?
Why?
What?
No.
I got a picture, bro. I watched what did I say?
Bitch, you're 5'5". Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, why you getting mad?
Bitch, and I'll show you. Like, I really
Show me
want
what?
it. Bitch.
Show me what?
Bitch.
Hey, calm down. Bro, come here, look. She's getting mad because I said she's wide, but she don't make fun of my height. Hey, yo, we gotta come together as one, okay?
She's wide.
Hey, is that fair, though? Hey, calm down. Chad, it's not fair.
I dated a girl that was wide, and man, was it disgusting to see her walking away.
We're talking about, look, girls like to talk about measurements, right? And I was like, okay, cool. You're making fun of my height. But since we're talking about measurements, let's talk about the width. And I said, you're a little wide.
Oh, yeah, man.
What? You can't control height. Yeah, you can't control that, but you can control the width. You're talking about measurements.
Not the council getting together and agreeing. Like, why is she so comfortable putting hands on him? Doesn't she know that that's assault? Look, listen up.
There are rules to fighting girls. They could take a swing because it's a girly swing, but the guys, all they could do is just try to push them back. And hitting girls.
Ladies, a man can't control his height, but we can for sure control our freaking weight. Look at this. She tried to get all the dudes to defend her. Women have zero accountability. I swear. Like, I want you guys to take a look at this next clip.
Hey, excuse me? Is that y'all's right there?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
What you mean you don't think so?
Your fucking money.
Give me my money?
You said, is that yours?
I said, is it yours? Because I was checking to see.
Stop.
What do you mean stop? Stop what?
Give me the money.
What are you going to do?
Give me the money.
You ain't going to do shit.
Give me the money. What are you fucking
assault!
saying?
Assault!
He's taking my Give me the fucking money.
She assaulted.
Hey, hello. He's taking my money. I'm not kidding. Give me the fucking money.
She assaulted.
Hello. Hey.
This is.
Take my money.
I didn't take your money.
Give me
This
the
is
fucking,
mine.
No, it's
Get
not.
a man.
Sit down. And let them come and take
What the?
You call
Get the
Captain
fuck
Save
on
a
the
Hoe.
floor. Give me the
Who the
money.
fuck? You mean?
Sit on the floor.
Captain Save a Hoe.
Sit on the floor.
Are you a cop?
Security's gonna be
Oh,
here.
good. I can't wait. Security.
Give me the fucking money.
I ain't giving you shit.
Bullshit. They can see.
Okay, wait.
Sit
Oh my
on the
God.
fucking floor before I.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Captain Save a
You
Hoe.
see this? Exactly what I thought.
Security.
What?
See what?
You ain't gonna do shit.
Give me the fucking money.
You know I'm going girls boxing, right? I ain't gonna give you shit.
Yes. Security.
She assaulted me.
Wow.
She assaulted me.
Why is he doing
You gonna
this?
go to jail tonight, man.
You know her?
No.
He was gonna threaten me too.
You know
Give
her?
me the fucking money.
Why is he
Hey,
doing
no.
this? What's the game plan? Now what?
Ah, got your ass. This shit fake. You got played.
Why is he doing this?
This shit fake. Take it. Take that shit. That shit said motion picture purposes. That shit fake. Got you. You lied on you in 4K.
Talking about my purse is
Yeah, that shit's
open.
fake. Read it. Open it.
No.
Oh, really?
We're sitting
So you got
right
fake money? So you got fake money? So you got fake money in your purse?
Are you serious?
Yeah, am I serious? Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
So maybe
why
you
he
should
did
stop
it?
lying and open it. Open it. Oh, look at you.
Why
You
he did
assaulted
it?
me too. I can't wait to press charges.
You know what? He's got your money on him.
Oh, really?
He gave you a fake bill.
I don't. Oh, really? Oh,
He's got your money on him.
this shit comedy. Welcome to the show. Oh,
Captain
really?
Save a
How
Hoe.
did I fit? How did I switch it then? How did I switch it? Oh, I have her money. This guy's drunk. Somebody take this guy home in a cop car.
Why are you
Got your
doing
ass
this?
on video lying too. See your ass on YouTube.
Guys, you got a Karen and a Darren right there. She really lied, grabbed him, weaponized security, let strangers jump in, and played the victim right after getting caught. Female privilege. Everyone is coming to her aid. Like, people like her have gotten so many men in jail or unalive for no reason. Isn't that freaking crazy?
What is she doing? Why? Why would anybody?
You're an idiot. Who's the current vice president?
Kamala Harris. I love her
Why?
because she's black.
Well, that pretty much sums up leftist voters and liberals in a nutshell.
Please, sweetheart, can you name 3 countries?
Oh shit!
I can. I'll do it right after you. I'll go right after you.
Paris.
Paris? Paris?
Israel.
Paris, Israel. Wait. Paris, Israel. One more. So close.
This is the most ever.
One more. Paris, Israel.
Those are different countries.
Yeah.
What are you
One
talking about?
more. You got it. One more. You got it. Let it go.
Oh my God.
One
Let me
more.
see. We got Spain.
Okay. So you named 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what school did she go to? I'm talking about elementary school, what middle school. Forget high school, man. She was not even in school at high school.
I think I'm starting to trust Mr. Putin than our actual educational system.
Now I want to see a 2-hour interview with Biden. Imagine what that would look like.
One of our senior United States senators from the state of New York, Chuck Schumer, said that we have to continue to fund the Ukrainian effort, or U.S. soldiers, citizens could wind up fighting there. How do you assess that?
This is a provocation, and a cheap provocation at that. I do not understand why American soldiers should fight in Ukraine, thousands of miles away from your national territory. Don't you have anything better to do? You have issues on the border, issues with migration, issues with the national debt, more than $33 trillion. Wouldn't it be better to negotiate with Russia, make an agreement, start respecting our country and its interests, and look for a certain solution?
Some would say America is at her most vulnerable because we don't even have a freaking president.
Meanwhile,
I gotta fix my
Thank you, Secretary Buttigieg.
Challenges suffered economic setbacks and until recently lacked the federal support.
My grandpop was named Ambrose Finnegan. At kitchen table, I learned. I used to say, hey, Joey, nobody's better than you, but you're no better than anybody else. Maybe it's the Scranton. I got a little bit of a chip on my shoulder, worried about whether they can make next month's mortgage payment. Well, it is what it is because he was who he is. That's why it is what it is. You know, remember when he went on, he decided he was going to convince Bob Woodward what a smart guy he was. So he went on, yeah, smart guy.
Whenever you have a crappy day, just watch some Joe Biden or Andrew Tate.
You cried.
There were tears that ran down my face, but I did not cry.
I mean, that's crying.
I would disagree.
You ain't fucking with me?
Personally, you talk like my little brother.
Oh, hold on.
I'm 26.
Okay.
And you talk like my little brother. I feel like I'm talking to my Chicago as well. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably
Joe Biden.
Let me listen
or
to
Andrew
this
Tate.
again.
You cried.
There were tears that ran down my face, but I did not cry.
I mean, that's crying.
Yeah.
I would disagree.
You ain't fucking with me?
Personally, you talk like my little brother. Oh, hold on. I'm 26.
Okay.
And you talk like my little brother. I feel like I'm talking to my Chicago as well.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Okay.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it.
What-
Also, I
what
don't
would
like
be
that the fact that
considered
you
a fake
put your
briefcase?
hat.
What would be
Why do you have
considered
your hat
a
on?
fake briefcase? Though?
Fake
I
briefcase
mean, the
and
hair
there's
done.
something.
It's done. It's
So
done.
why
dog.
didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I don't understand. I just want to see your hair.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with
you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay, you feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles, you feel me? But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother. So
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
you sound like him though.
That's
So
because we
talking-
from the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
And
that.
that's respectful. I can respect
I
that.
just want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have. On your day-to-day speaking to all the other women, trust. I know you're good.
I talk like where I was born from. I got a real respect. I can't let you, like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
I never said what you went
I'm
through
just
was.
saying, though, you tried though, darling.
No, I
You feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know, like, I'm really from struggle. I speak a
great.
certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's
That's
degree.
fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood niggas in
I
general.
wasn't throwing
'cause
shade
I
on you,
speak with a
love.
little slang. I got a little hood to me, but I'm educated, baby.
No, that's fine.
We can move forward. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and go to. I am absolutely flabbergasted right now because all that forehead, and she can't even use it to think. The man was being respectful.
Yeah.
And she just roasts him for no reason. And who knows? This man could have been a potential husband to her that could treat her right. She's 26, but she's acting like the 15-year-old bad baby.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
Can you cook?
No. Is that a problem? I can do other things. I can make a dragon with my hands like that.
That
See
is
that's a dragon. So I can do that.
You're not that pretty either.
So yeah. You an extrovert or an introvert?
You lost me with that whole dragon thing.
It was scary, wasn't it? It was scary.
Are you always like this?
Yeah. Okay.
Stupid. I'm not going to let you get the chance.
Marshall, I can't love you because I'm attracted to Josh. I just saw Josh, and there is some chemistry.
So what was the talk about?
It was him basically confessing his feelings.
What are you saying to
but
me right now?
I don't want to be with you anymore, and
You want to be with Josh?
I will find that out.
Okay, Jackie. That is
Walk away.
very hurtful.
I'm just telling you, Marshall, that I just can't be with you. I can't.
I would like the ring back because I don't think that you deserve it.
Yeah.
Because you should never have accepted my proposal.
Well, I'm gonna keep the ring because
I'm broke. Girls like this are broke. All they want is money, 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 and more money. With that ring, you should probably go sell it and get some money out of it.
I accepted it because I wanted to marry you. Everything I told you in that pod was real.
And you know what? I don't even care. You can keep the ring. Every time you look at that thing, whatever you do with it, I want you to be reminded that you passed up on something great.
When you dump somebody, shouldn't you return the ring? But
Yeah.
unfortunately, according to marriage laws, even if the divorce happens, she gets to keep the ring. And gentlemen, whenever you get married, just remember this.
I'm never going to get married. I don't want to get married.
Why?
There's no benefit for the man. He only has everything to lose.
Yep.
A man can be completely faithful to his wife, provide, protect, take care of the kids, obviously when he's not working, whatever. And the wife can step out and cheat. And what's the result of that? Man has to pay alimony, has to pay child support, loses his house, loses the cars, loses everything. Why? What's the point? And then it's a coin flip. Flip a coin if your marriage is going to work. Those are the odds. Those are the chances. If you want to get married, cool. Throw a wedding, put the rings on each other, say your vows, and married.
Now, gentlemen, before I end this video, may I remind you this. There is no woman out there more beautiful than your freedom. And on that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
They're creating a world government mark of the beast. 2.2 billion people just got told they can't use certain words. They're announcing giant cult-like brainwashing. They're teaching 5-year-olds how to suck cock.
That is so true. You know what it is? When you live at home I could put whatever music I want. I could say whatever I want, whenever I want, and I have to consider another person. I could curse, I could yell. If what I say makes anybody feel bad, oh well. Fuck it, I said it. Yeah, eat a dick. Like, I enjoy that freedom, right? Because in intellectual circles, it's like, watch your mouth. You got to speak properly. You got to speak with a certain tone, and you want to relate to other people. But then it's like, fuck it. When do I get to say whatever the fuck I want? I mean, this YouTube channel only got 3 subscribers. Nobody's going to see it. So then let me say whatever the fuck I want. How about that? I think when you're a podcaster or you're doing videos, you got to watch what you say because you don't want to turn off people from your channel. But in just talking into the camera, this is good practice. Fuck it, just get it out. Like I said, I'm over here living with somebody that I could say whatever I want to in front of her. She said, "Ghost, do you say whatever you want? I don't give a fuck." So then I'm like, that's perfect. I think I'm in love. Complete freedom. I get mad, I get to yell at the other person. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I said no. Things of that nature. Now I have to freaking think a million thoughts behind what I'm about to say. Fuck it, just say it directly. Exactly what I mean. What do I mean? I say it. Get the fuck off. Sit the fuck down. Get the fuck out. Things like that, I don't know how you're going to take it, but you heard what I said. I'm expecting actions to come back like you do what I just said. You don't like it? The fuck? Go to your corner and lay down in your bed. Think about your fucking actions. Let's go with that. By the way, last night, the alarm bell rang at 1:30. I'm like, who's knocking at my door at 1:30 at night? Like, I live in a rich neighborhood. Nothing ever happens here. And the doorbell rang because the doorbell just fell off the wall and fell on the floor. And so it rang. I love my neighborhood. It's like literally the toughest guy out here because I'm not tough. I've already had the cops come by a couple of times. I'm like, hey, how you doing, bro? How you doing? I got this person I want you to lock up. Take down my name, give my name, my date of birth. Whatever you need, brother. Even my Social Security if you want it. Let's go. Not impeding. Not impeding any investigations. Whatever you need is yours. Sounds like a lot of work. Now, you know what? I'm going to go to AI and find out how can I stream from my phone to StreamYard. That Cameo shit. Oh, you know what? Looking at StreamYard right now, the internet sucks. So it's not Cameo. What is it that's making this shit lag? Why is it lagging? Could it be my internet? This sucks. Man, I hate it when it lags. I just want to talk and not focus on the recording. Just focus on what I need to say, what I should be saying. Let me see. Today I saw a video on Sunday with Maria Bartiromo. She talked about 2 things. Number 1, the big beautiful bill with John Thune, and how some people still got TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. And he was just pointing out, like, hey, some people are still working with that. And now even calling socialism as the norm for the Democratic Party. And unless they get their messages straight, they're not going to win another election. But let's see. Maybe New York get a Democratic Socialist. I think his name is Zohan. Because it'll be an amazing 4-year experience, I must say. That was one thing that Maria Bartiromo spoke about. Number 2, spoke about the people that were working on the Russian hoax against Trump back in 2016. And Obama was one of the guys that was working on the Russian hoax. Brennan, Comey, Obama. She named like 3 other people. So like 6 people total got named. And what's the name? trying to breathe. Maria was talking to Ilhan Omar. No. I forgot the name of the other young lady. You know what? This is good. Let me think about it. Maria Bartiromo was interviewing, I want to say Ilhan Omar, but that's a Democratic person that has nothing to do with the conversation. I'm gonna have to look at my phone. Tulsi. Maria Bartiromo was talking to Tulsi Gabbard about all the names that she's going to give to the DOJ and snitch on people that were investigating Trump during the 2016 election. And she said, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm going to hand over these names and documents over to the Department of Justice so they can investigate and see if charges can be pressed. One of the comments that I made during the video was that some head needs to roll. Something needs to happen. Because at the end of the day, a lot of times, the only thing that happens is publicly names get pulled out, but then nothing can be done. Because nothing ever happens with politicians. It's like, hold on. Nothing ever happens with politicians. Like, they're too protected. And they could get away with a lot. So, we want to see hedge rolls. Like, if you do something criminal, nobody's above the law. Can we say that much? Nobody is above the law. And in order for that to be true, we got to see something happening. Like, these guys broke the law, went up against Trump with the Russian hoax that wasn't even real. So they broke the law, and something needs to happen. Give them a ticket or some shit, or remove their charge, their authority, or what they're allowed to do or allowed to go. Like, restrict them and take away all their power. We want to see something, and then put it on TV, blast them like, look what we did to these guys who broke the law. The Democrats like to say that nobody's above the law. So if Obama and the whole team break the law, then let's call up Obama. Obama was a horrible president. The only good thing that he did was he was a black man who became the president, but then just made racism worse. Won't shut up about it. Racism doesn't exist, is what he should have said. All right, look, I'm the president, therefore there is no more racism. Let's move on in life. But it's a narrative that the Democrats don't want to let go. They want to continue talking about it to the end of time. And it just sounds stupid. No more hiring people based on their race. That's it. Hiring people based on their skills. You only want to see people that could do their job at their job. We don't want to see people who are just not meant to do something. You don't want a surgeon who doesn't know how to do surgery, who only got the job maybe because they were a female or because they were a specific ethnicity. They got nothing to do with the skills necessary to do the job. So those days are over. Trump just says we need everything got to be skills based. All right. That's number one. What else? I'm at the fight of my life. If I lose my house because I got married, that's going to be scary. Because I don't know where to go. There is no more money to go anywhere. right? I'm in a position where I put everything I got into this. So hopefully it doesn't come to an end. And I could reach the end of time living in this house. Mission of life. Mission accomplished. If I could get to the end while still living in this house. I'll put a little car so I could just drive around my house. That's going to be awesome when it gets here. And then... Ole! Oh shit, where did she go? See, I gotta keep an eye out on my house. Let me see if anybody's in the kitchen. I got cameras everywhere. No, and nobody's in the kitchen. That means the person is upstairs. Why? Well, you know what? I don't care if they're upstairs. My biggest worry is the kitchen. Oh, look, they moved my camera. Great. Oh, there. There she is. Somebody moved my camera that's in the garage. Why? Shit. Now I gotta move it. All right, so Ole went to the backyard. I don't know why. She's just wandering Earth. I got a pool in the back of my house, so she's looking at the pool and going back there. You know, at the end of the day, I'd rather be with somebody who doesn't like me at all than somebody who is faking it just to be next to the money. You know, in high school, I pursued success more than I pursued making people happy. You know, my father and brother pursued making people happy, and it didn't work out for them either. They try to make people happy, like boys and girls, and their life sucked. Me, I couldn't do it. I tried at the end of my second marriage to make people happy. What a mistake, coming home every day with my stomach hurting, feeling bad for having done that. For having tried, I'm like, what a fucking idiot. Why was I trying to make people happy? Fuck it. Nobody tried to make me happy, so why the fuck am I trying to make other people happy? It's over. New goals in life. Try to figure me out. Otherwise, eat a dick. Going back to number one. So growing up with people saying, stop being a narcissist. Stop being a narcissist. It's all about you, you, you. Think about other people. Yeah, I got a kid. I think about my son. Period. So it's me, my son, and his mother. And his mother doesn't even like me. Why? She doesn't like anybody. I could work with that. Like, I tried to get her a boyfriend once upon a time, and it was funny that I couldn't do it. Because simply, nobody, Just Hilarious just got the worst news. Oh, wow, Just Hilarious got canceled? Thank God. I hated Just Hilarious. I think she sucks as a host. Let me play the video. Just Hilarious sucks as a host. Just super ghetto. Like, I hate seeing over the top ghetto people. Like, no, you don't even know how to freaking do your basic job. Like, the only thing you do is show up. What the fuck? Talk about DEI hire.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I believe it was maybe May or the end of May. The Breakfast Club had on this particular young lady by the name of Lene Vanee. All right, a Lene Vanee, something like that. And she is a woman that is on Revolt TV. And the name of her show, I believe, is called The People's Brief. Okay. This is a young lady who's out of Atlanta. And she's one of the things that she does is, besides Black culture, is she's a liberal, kind of very supportive of the LGBTQ queer community. All right. And so she came on The Breakfast Club. And then there was a discussion with Jess Hilarious. And somehow in that discussion, this happened.
And for you, I want somebody who knows that women can have babies.
Oh, okay.
Only women can have babies. I just want to let you know that.
Interesting. There are other people who can have babies.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if they have a uterus, they can have babies, but they just might not identify as women.
In that discussion, we found out that Just Hilarious is doubling down on the fact that only women can have babies. Now, for me, growing up in the 80s and the 90s, this is like cut and dry for me. For somebody like Lene Vanille, this situation is a little bit more complicated because if you have a uterus, you can have a baby, whether you identify. It's a lot of identity politics in that, which for me, I don't understand. I don't understand it. I've never been taught.
Forget your identity. Work with the facts, with the truth. If you have a uterus, you must be a woman. Like, she shouldn't get hired.
These acronyms and all this stuff. And I'm in a country where that's illegal. What I understand is a man and a woman is just like what I was taught when I was kids. Okay. Saying that to people, however, is offensive in this day and time. Okay. And it can cost you a lot by saying that only women can have babies. Imagine that. And how do we know this? Recently, Just Hilarious stopped by Carlos King's podcast and had a discussion.
Which I want to get into the trans conversations. There was a recent interview that you did on this platform with a Black woman, and she said, as long as you have a uterus, you can have children. And you said, okay, women can have children. And that went viral. In my research, it was very split.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that particular conversation?
She was speaking on gender identity. I was speaking on biology. I said only women can have babies. I've been punished for that as well, too. I lost a TV show for that, for saying that. Because of that statement that I said, women can have babies. Only women can have babies.
True.
That was the reason that did not want to have me on Miss Pat Settles It.
Is there anything you want to say to the trans community who do feel like you're dismissive by the tone in which you say things, the facial expressions in which you say things? What do you have to say to them?
Listen, you know what, Carlos, this is crazy, right? Because
I would say only women can have babies. Next question, sir.
Because it doesn't matter what I say, they will not believe that I am not transphobic. I've tried, I've done this, I've said many times over, I do not hate trans women. I don't hate trans men. I don't. I said what my issues were. I don't think that we should be called cisgendered women.
So Just Hilarious said that she lost opportunities in TV shows. And, Just Hilarious is not a content creator. Let's say somebody like myself or academics or whatever. So her money comes from The Breakfast Club and maybe from endorsement deals. I mean, content creators are different, but she's not like a streamer. So she doesn't create her own income. So what happens is as her fame is going, she works. Maybe she has investments. I don't know. But basically she's working and trying to earn a living, being on a TV show. And so what happens is that if people are offended by what you say because of your stance, and that producer or owner of that series is, LGBTQ.
Double it. All right. Stand your ground. This is me. Let's go.
Supporting, then you won't get the show, all right? Because for fear that the LGBTQ community is going to come after you. And that's exactly what's happened. So now she's lost opportunities for saying that. She didn't say that she hated anybody in the LGBTQ. She didn't call them any nasty names. She stated her position. And look at what women said. Only women can birth children. Cancel me. I'm broke anyway, right? I don't care if you're born a man, you will unalive as a man. Same for women. You can top and screw your anatomy all you want. You are what your genetics say you are. It's the truth. Don't say nothing, sis. No explanation needed. It's science and it's all facts. That's it. That's all. She told no lies though. So they punishing people for telling the truth now. I'm all for the LGBT community. I'm part of it, but let's be real. Where's the lie? Whatever she lost by her actions was what she deserved. You can spew hate, then expect to be cold-blooded. And let's be clear for all the people who don't know, trans men can have babies, not just cis women, and it's not up for debate. Like, how are the oppressed trying to oppress another group of people do better? Now, this is something that I understand. It's probably from a person in the trans community. This is somebody who objects, okay? So let me just say this. Maybe I'll get canceled here, but women's rights.
Look, if a girl identifies as a man, that girl can have a baby. That's not a man having a baby. That is still a woman having a baby who got mental health issues. How about that? If you got mental health issues, it don't matter. As a matter of fact, a man cannot fight that person that identifies as a man normally because you're fighting a girl in reality. So you got to use the girl rules to fighting.
Used to be very, very big. All right. And if we just look at what happened with Jada McPherson out in Queens, it was a very, 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 very big deal that she was jumped by.
Like once upon a time, I was getting choked by a girl. And I'm like, it's a girl. I can't do anything. I just tapped her hand like, all right, get your hand on my throat. Having trouble breathing. Get off my throat. And that's it. And then she just let go and pushed me back. Because it wasn't really anything serious. If I swinging and land one by mistake in her face, then I end up going to jail.
What we thought were Hispanic immigrants, but ended up being Romanian immigrants who actually spoke Spanish. I know it's crazy, but yeah, they were Romanian based. And of course, we got the black woman was attacked narrative. But the narrative that was greater than that was overlooked, was the person that started the fight that hit Jada McPherson, the young lady, was transgender. And when the news media started to report it, they reported it as, and the whole family jumped in, some other guy. Mom and daughter get arrested for beating black woman. What that told me, all that I need to know, was that in this particular instance, the transgender, although the person was in the wrong, the pronouns are more important than what happened to the sister. And so what has happened is, in my honest opinion, the LGBTQ rights and what they deserve is higher than what women are getting now. That's what it is.
Because, you know, you could be a man, and if you want to beat a girl up, identify as a woman, and then go ham on the girl. Then take a swing and just say it's two girls fighting. When the reality is a grown man destroying a girl. Because you're still a man on the inside. So that punch is going to connect, knock a girl out. So that's not fair.
Yes. And then now, when you challenge that, what you hear is, how can the oppressed oppress the oppressed? So basically, women who are complaining about not getting the rights that they should have, and LGBTQ gets those rights, especially those who are in the transgender community. Now, the transgender community is coming back and saying, you deserve to not be hired because of what you said. Get that, okay? Now, we're going to force you to apologize because you need employment. And so what we're going to do is, we're not going to give you that employment because of what you said about the transgender community. You need to come out and say that trans people can have kids. Trans men can have kids.
No, man. Stand on your ground. And let's say here, everybody, let's just use common sense and logic.
Well, it would make sense based on biology because they were born with a uterus, so they can have kids. But I guess the issue is they don't want to identify as a woman. All right, I don't want to go further than that. Whatever. But in the real sense,
it's like if you identify as a rabbit, you can identify as a monkey, you can identify as a horse, whatever. It's like, what now? You fucking up a monkey? Yo, you could get away with so much just by being mentally ill.
when we're looking at what women thought was oppressing them was black men. And so now when I look at this, and I'm saying to myself, are black men refusing to hire you because you say only women can have babies? I'm like, the people that you are so worried about. And I'm not trying to say that the gay community or any other community is the enemy of black women at all. I'm definitely not trying to say that. But what I am trying to say is that you do got to play ball now, okay? Got to play ball. You got to watch what you're saying about people. The only group that you talk about freely and nothing happens to you is black men. But that's because black men don't own these industries. Now, these industries are being owned by people who, whether, protected other protected groups. And so now what's happening is if you don't get down, there's some punishment behind that. And it's not just you can come back and say you're sorry. No, we don't believe you now. And now Jess Hilarious didn't think that she was making a mistake for her career, but she very well may have made a mistake that could cost her financial situation in the future. And so women are sitting back like, wait a minute, what if I say that? What will happen to my job? And again, as black men, we're kind of sitting back on the sideline like, well, I mean, do you think this is not us doing this? So we gotta sit back. We gotta sit back and really look at, okay, who do you feel have co-opted or lessened your rights? I can tell you exactly who I feel did it. It was Democrats. Okay, Democrats have done everything they can to use black.
They use identity politics all day, every day. The weaker group, the stronger group. Oh, we got to help the weaker group, the minority. We got to help the bottom. Us elites at the top, let's get the people at the bottom to fight one another, destroy one another over dumb shit. Black versus white, or Asians now. Oh, it's a guy who identifies as a girl. Oh, it's the gay community. Oh, just wanting to help the weaker, and then just coming up with new shit. Like for a minute there was woke beyond woke, and then you can identify as whatever you wanted to. We're gonna protect you. Pick a cisgender. I'm a what he, she, they, them. Ours, like wow, the Democrats went all out, and they were getting votes because people felt like wow, so much freedom. I am free to be whatever I want to be. I'm a donkey now. Talk to me as a donkey. Otherwise, you're an oppressor, and I'm the oppressed. I can't even begin to start doing that. So some people doing that is crazy.
Black people and diminish them in any way, shape, or form, whether it's immigration or anything else. If you feel that that's the case, not saying that you do, maybe you don't feel it. Some blacks don't feel like their rights have been diminished or that they have been replaced. But I can say that for sure, I honestly feel that when I go and look and read articles about how blacks are leaving New York City or how blacks are leaving California and then who is replacing them, yes. And you're voting for them, yes, I can see it now. And what it goes to show you is this: they're going to continue to force black people to come together and work together or suffer the consequences. That's what I see. So what Jess Hilarious is going through is what a lot of people are going to experience. Who can have babies? If you got a job in the corporate sector and depending on who your employee is, you probably shouldn't say anything. You want to keep your job. That's where it's going to go. Okay, that's where we're going. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with an episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate for all you do. Subscribe to the bill. We're out.
Wait, I missed the last thing that he said. Let me just run it back real quick. I was looking down at the cameras in my house.
If you got a job in the corporate sector and depending on who your employee is, you probably shouldn't say anything. You want to keep your job. That's where it's going to go. Okay, that's where we're going. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with an episode.
Yo, for a long time, wokeness took over the media, and you got to be careful what you say on television in front of the cameras, because you could lose your job. Oh, this was posted 4 hours ago. That's insane.
Hold up, The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate for all you do. Subscribe to the bill.
Wait, so Jess Hilarious, she got the worst news, or did she get fired? Not sure. I don't think the video was clear. So what? She got the worst news because she was identifying people the wrong way, improperly. Man, we're done with that wokeness. Thank God Trump is in office, getting rid of all the wokeness and just being honest with everybody. We are living in the greatest time ever. And look at this young lady. Wow, this is sick. Shannon Sharpe ex-girlfriend retires. She retired from OnlyFans. That's a lot of money she got for her butt cheek. She was charging $25,000 per butt cheeks. And then ultimately her lawyer made him sue Shannon Sharpe for $10 million. God bless her. She said, forget college. Forget getting a 9-to-5 job. We're going to work these butt cheeks out of poverty. Me, my whole family, inheritance.
Little Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. What you're looking at is a statement from the woman who sued
Gabriella.
Shannon Sharpe. Now, on my Basic Social Politics channel, I put up my video thoughts on Shannon Sharpe settling the lawsuit. And I talked about how it's a bad look. It really is. And after I posted the video, I learned I kept reading the article.
Beauty pays big time. And we all knew this. And some girls got more leverage than others. I'm telling you, she was able to pull in millions. That's crazy.
Started to get more and more pissed because Tony Busby, the ambulance chaser that he is, the clout chaser, ambulance chaser, he put out this gloating statement letting everybody know the case has been settled, confirming that it was a consensual relationship that had tumultuous times. He after I posted a video, I saw that she had put out a statement as well. And this is the statement here. I'm going to read y'all this thing because when I read this, I became very upset because I've been making videos for over 10 years warning you beta males that you better watch out. These heifers are coming for your money. You better have your ducks in a row. You better have your receipts and you better handle your business because if these women catch you slipping, they're going to use it against you. Shannon Sharpe fell right into the trap to the point to where not only was he trying to settle this privately before it went public,
by the way, I fell into the trap and I completely understand. But man, at that level in the millions, oh man, that's worse. That's sad.
He ended up settling this case eventually for millions of dollars to the point to where this heifer is retiring from OnlyFans, and she put out she put out a statement. I'm telling you, I was so enraged when I read this because I saw some comments from some of you busters that said that he was going to have to settle it. No, he did not have to settle it. At the most, Shannon should have paid maybe her attorney's fees, but that's about it. But to actually pay this girl to the point to where she's putting out a statement saying that she is retiring from OnlyFans. I could not believe this. I could not believe this.
It's a lot of money.
The number that I heard, I put in my video, I heard it was for 15 million. Because she originally was suing for 50 million. This just don't sit well with me. It really doesn't. So let's read this statement.
That's crazy.
This is from Gabriella Zaninga. Said, today I've decided to retire from OF. Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past few years. This community have given me a life I could have never dreamed, never imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I can't wait to share. I'm truly excited for this next chapter. I love you all forever.
I'll say this much. I'm actually happier that it was her that got him for those $15 million than Sharpe's best friend, some dude who was able to get him. You know, some gay shit. Like, I sucked on his dick and I was going to put it out there. So I got $15 million off of him. See what I'm saying? That to me is more disgusting. So with this, she looks beautiful. You know, and it's not going to break Sharpe. Sharpe, he's a multimillionaire. So there's only a little bit of his fortune. Men just got to be careful hooking up with girls like this that just walk away with the money and leaving the guy dry.
Endeavor, this is sick. This is sick. This is sick. But this is what happens, gentlemen, when you don't handle your business.
Yep.
When you are getting with these women. And by the way, Shannon, you're in your 50s. You know better. But again, he's had allegations before. He didn't learn his lesson.
He should know better. So
you get with the 20-something who was 20 at the time, I believe, when they got together. 50-year-old man with a 20-year-old. I hear a lot of you older dudes that claim there's nothing wrong with dating women in their 20s, whatever. But don't get sued. Look at Cassie and Diddy. She claims Diddy just coerced her and forced her into that relationship, right? A relationship she didn't want to leave.
Diddy won.
She sues him. He settles in 24 hours. These women are targeting older black male celebrities. And I'm telling you right now, if you don't have your situation put together, you will be like Shannon Sharpe. And I want people to understand this does not absolve Shannon Sharpe of anything, because the executives at ESPN still could say, you know what, I don't think you're going to be able to come back here. Because because you know how when people settle lawsuits, right? The person who's suing doesn't say anything. They basically either speak through their lawyers or their lawyers will put out a statement. But the fact that this heifer put out a statement, this was her throwing it in everybody's face that she got away with it. because Shannon must have known that he screwed up.
Worst case scenario.
He screwed up badly. Now, if you're guilty, yeah, you settle. But innocent, I'm telling you right now, innocent people don't settle. I've seen men fight cases to the bitter end and they win.
But so what? He never said he was innocent. You know, they had something, they were talking trash, just how couples talk crazy. But in reality, she decided she decided to bank on that, on the conversation that we're having. But it was all private conversation. And that's it. She's banking on it. He never said he was innocent. It's just sad that they couldn't talk it over instead of doing all this lawsuit and putting everything publicly. So you don't need to claim innocent. If anything, Trishawn Sharp got to learn how to talk to people and know who he's dealing with. Like, this is that type of person. And don't let it get this far. How far this got is crazy. 15 million. Whoa.
Because they didn't do anything. But if you paying somebody to go away, you're guilty. And I have to stand on that. This is sickening. This is the...
But guilty of what? Again, it was a regular relationship. How normally people talk. You know, when you're dating a girl, you talk crazy like that. Like, I want to do this to you, I want to harm you. But it's just talking. Like, in a relationship, like, sort of like when Diddy had like a bunch of dudes running training his girl. It wasn't forced action. Everybody's on board with the idea. Sure. You want to do what? You want to see me get banged with a bunch of dudes? Let's go. You see what I'm saying? So we can't say he's guilty or not guilty. He's just being extorted, or what's it called, extorted? He's just being drained out of his bank account. So, yeah, guilty, but not guilty. The man can't date like a normal human being.
Disgusting. And again, this does not mean that Shannon's going to be allowed back at ESPN. This could actually put the nail in his coffin, because now when it comes to sponsorships, when it comes to other business endeavors, this is going to be hanging over his head. Because she says that she's not going nowhere. She's retiring from OF, but she's going to still be around. She's still going to be out there, right? She's not just taking her money and going away. She's actually going to be out there throwing this in y'all face.
Not really.
And that's the sick part about this.
You know what? Girls like this who are beautiful, and she's still like 20, in her 20s. That means she still got another, 8 years of beauty to show off, to live off of that. Guys melting over how great she looks. You know what I mean? So girls after 35 is when they hit the top and they start going down and recognizing that ain't nobody looking at them. Nobody really cares because another 20-year-old is coming on board, driving other guys crazy. So she just wants to continue to flex on social media, drive all the boys crazy because she looks amazing. And that's it. It's just that she's not going to be doing it for money. She got so much money now, 15 million, that money coming in is just, who cares? She is set. Eventually get a boyfriend or a bunch of boyfriends. And that's it. When you're that young and beautiful, looking ironclad, you know, so many models, but then they reach their ceiling and it's downhill. So she's going to be showing off until she hits that ceiling and start heading downhill. And little by little recognizing like, yo, let me marry the Olympic trainer or the trainer that's helping her get better or stay in shape.
Is that now this opens the floodgates for Tony Busby to go recruit more women who have dealt with professional athletes or entertainers, especially the ones who are older, and to be able to siphon money and resources from them. That's what this does. This is why settling is never good. Settling is never good. Even though I'm seeing dudes saying, well, he had this. No, he did not. He has lawyers. I'm pretty sure he has good lawyers. It's a different if the guy doesn't have money like that. Shannon has lawyers. He has resources.
I mean, unless she also has videos and tapes that actually going to come out and expose more nastiness about Shannon that doesn't need to come out to the public. So it's like, how much do you care about your reputation? Right? Nobody needs to see any videos that you may have with the young lady. So think about that.
Or he didn't have to settle nothing. But that's the excuses. that we're seeing. Let's read a little bit from this article. Just a few months ago, it was looking like Shannon Sharpe will never be seen on ESPN airwaves again. The Hall of Fame tight end was enjoying a media renaissance after his explosive breakup with Skip Bayless after years together at FS1. And before that, being an NFL studio analyst, Sharpe built himself into a brand. He became one of the top podcast hosts in sports and entertainment, and he quickly linked up with Stephen A. Smith and First Take to continue their domination over the sports debate world.
I think we're done listening to this. But yeah, I think what he did was good. He lost $15 million, but probably we're going to lose way more with lawyer fees and then ultimately have to settle with her with maybe, I don't know, $5 million or 10 and more lawyer fees and more also humiliating videos coming out that didn't need to come out and being exposed, a bunch of public information. So $15 million to avoid all of that, that makes sense. For that guy who's going to now make a whole bunch of more money, continue to do his job, because that's what men do. We work and we get that money. Then you got girls trying to get the same, doing nothing. Feel bad for ugly girls who can't pull this off. You know, only you got to be a certain level of beauty to be able to pull this off. Let's be honest. With that said, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. See you guys on the next one. Peace.